Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Space Hippies with me, Lingame. I know last time I told you we were going to build a ship this time, but yeah, off screen I was just refining the materials I had gathered in like, 10 minutes or something. And after an hour of just letting this run, I'm nowhere near refining all of it. So I don't think our welding or our mining is actually our limiting factor here. Nor our assembly, by the way. It's actually our refining. We can definitely improve on this. So today we are going to build another extension on our small starting station. I can, however, happily tell you that we have plenty of power with these current solar panels. You can see it here in the bottom right. The power usage is only 18% or 18.5%, with a total power of 3.2 megawatts, which is a lot. It can charge our battery in 20 minutes flat, I think, which is now, by the way, fully charged. I can show you. Yeah, the battery fully charged. So this can keep us going for quite a bit. I have decided to make a small extension on the back of what we currently have. I think we're just going to get to it. Yes, we're out. Okay. What I want to achieve with this expansion is that we first of all improve our income, our refining capacity, and also a little bit of assembly speed, which can be annoying if you do have the materials that you cannot assemble stuff quickly enough. So we have the room, so why not? I made materials for one more refinery and two arc furnaces, I think they're called, or blast furnaces, I can never remember. Anyway, and two assemblers as well. On top of that, a lot of steel plates, so we can build a nice, pretty shell around everything. I am going to have to remove the tubing on this side, also the connector. I'm not really sure where I'm going to move this yet. We're just going to have to improvise and see where we get. I think I'm going to build the shell first, so I have an idea of how it all is going to look, and then I'm going to build more stuff. Maybe I'll do another time lapse this time. I kind of liked it in my last episode. It worked out, so why not? First things first though, let's start building. I think I'm going to make it 5 blocks long. This should be enough for a refinery and a wall. So 3, 4, and 5. Now I really did want to get to start building ships this episode, because yeah, I've been building the station for 2 episodes already now, and yeah, I thought it would have been nice if I were to build a ship now, but it's really not my bottleneck. It's not what's slowing me down, and the end goal of this series is, of course, to build big and awesome ships, as is most of the times the goal when you're playing Space Engineers or games like it. You want to get started on the big and awesome projects, but you need a little bit of, how shall we call it, infrastructure to get started on this. And we currently do not have it. So I can now, you know, get started on some small infrastructure project because it might be just a little bit more interesting. But what I of course opted for is I took a look at what I had, what was actually the limiting factor in me getting to the big and awesome projects quickly, and yeah, assessed this problem, and now let's make sure it is no longer a problem at all. So expanding our station. Of course, if I were to really optimize everything, I would not build a pretty shell around it. I would just build a small platform with a ton of refineries on there, but that's just not how I play games like this. I mean, I want it to be more or less efficient, but it's not at the cost of what it looks like. If it looks butt ugly, then it's not nice enough for me. Okay. I'm not going to use this. I could in theory use this space where I'm placing these blocks now, but yeah, this would then look ugly from the outside, and yeah, that's not going to happen. Not if I can prevent it, at least. Okay. Oh, we're getting close to a shell here. Going to build the outer shell first. Now it is in your own Let's Plays, of course, or in your own Let's Plays, in your own playthroughs of games like this. It is nice to be able to accurately predict what your problem is, what's taking the most time, and then addressing such things first. It's very tempting to just get started on some ridiculously large project before you're ready for it, and in the end of the time you're busy, just busy with other stuff than your big and awesome project. A lot more than you're busy with your big and awesome project, which is unfortunate, of course, because once you're situated, you've got a lot of materials. These big and awesome projects can be, they don't bug you down as much because it's less of a grind. You don't have to get as many, or you don't have to spend as long time getting resources, refining them, making materials, and then afterwards out of them, or for that matter, you could also make a very efficient economy off of just hijacking these ships that you can randomly spawn in. I don't have them set up now because, yeah, I don't intend to use them. So you then had these random ships flying through. I could always turn this on. I mean, I don't really see the difference between turning it off and not using it. I mean, okay, you get this red beacon that goes through your turf every once in a while, but it's not like they approach closely enough to actually pose a threat to me. This would be a nice addition, by the way, if this would be something that would happen. That at random this ship would spawn in and start attacking you. But I don't see that being added anytime soon. Okay, now let's get this quickly welded up. You know what? Maybe this is something for a time lapse. Maybe. Okay, welcome back everybody. I finished the welding. I did decide to do it in a time lapse. I'm not sure how much of that was still caught on tape of me considering this. But yeah, I've put it on there. It's time to continue the construction. Here's a nice view of it all. Quite dull now, but we're going to fill this up here. By the way, I did actually finish the 2 solar panels entirely. I don't know if I mentioned this already. Made a small mistake in coloring a few of the panels, but I fixed this already, of course. Now, the next thing to do is to remove this tubing we've got on this end. Should have enough room to take this all with us. Okay, and take this and this. There we go. Okay, now let me think how we're going to put everything on here. I have a general idea of how I want to connect everything, but let me think about it for a bit here. Little troubleshooting on screen. Or troubleshooting, there's no trouble yet, but there will be shortly, I have no doubt. I want it to be nice and compact on one end. Arc furnace, let's start with this. I want 2 of these. Let us see where the openings are. Okay, spectacular, there's 2 there. Is there one on the bottom? Unfortunately not. But on the other end? No, none either. Okay. Oh, that's actually not too bad. I know what to do. Okay, page up. And delete. So, 2 of these. Very nice. 2 arc furnaces. I think we're going to stick with one pretty assembler here. Otherwise we're going to need more room, which we can later always do, but I think with 2 assemblers we're good anyway. Oh, hold on. We have alternatives here. Interesting. Let me see. Okay. Do we have one on the other end? We sure do. Okay, then never mind. Ignore my earlier statement. We are going to build it like so. Very good. Now we're going to need a normal refinery for all those pesky, hard to refine materials. Probably still not enough for it to be super duper fast, but iron is the most, what you use the most in general, and nickel and cobalt also a few things that you use a lot. Also one of these things that that this thing can properly refine. Okay, now let us press home. This should fit here just fine. Do I like the way this looks? I kinda don't. So let's switch it up like so. Is this better? I'm going to have to live with it, I think. Yep, we're going to have to live with it. Oh well. Did I have construction components on me? I don't remember having construction components on me. Apparently I do, and motors as well. Interesting. No. Inventory. Yeah, I have quite a bit of stuff on me. Huh. Oh, of course. I remember now. I'm an idiot. I dismantled these tubes. These conveyors. Ha. How could I forget? As I mentioned, these tubes on the outside, I don't know if you remember this, but in a previous episode I mentioned that this tubing that was on the outside here was actually not functional. It was just, well, it was functional as well, but that was not its primary function. Its primary function was to be pretty. That would be the technical term, I feel like. I hope I have enough steel plates. I should have. Anyway, computers. Okay, we're out. Let's do this first then. Large steel tubes. Okay, then we know this. I know these things take a lot of steel plates. They're quite resource intensive. I could mirror this this structure on the other side. Just how this looks right here, right now. Should be quite easy actually. But first of all, yeah, our power supply would then be sort of adequate, but not really. And secondly, I don't want this place to become too claustrophobic. A little claustrophobic is fine, it helps with the ambiance, but too claustrophobic, nope, that won't do. That simply will not do. Okay, I remember this place, right? More steel plates, always nice. Now we of course run out of room. This is too many steel plates anyway, let's remove a few. Like this many. This should be enough, then we'll take the rest large steel tubes. Come on, listen to the boss. There we go. That's the refinery done. Computers. I know I forgot something. There we go. And you. Welding, welding, welding. I always get the tendency to sing when I'm doing this. I have no idea why I do this, but you know, I'm a bit strange man. Always the same song as well, which is some weird twisted version of another song. I can't really remember which one. There we go. Going to need some interior plates later on as well. Some construction components. Come on, work. Now. Here we go. Excellent. Spectacular. Okay, very nice, very nice. Arc furnaces, here we can access the assemblers, which is always nice. Here we have access where we can now add the connector, which we of course want. Now, I could become like super efficient in putting this this tube down that I want to use here, but I'm not gonna, because I think making an aesthetically pleasing version of it would be more important. At least it is to me. I don't know what you people think about it. Maybe somebody's watching this and is, no, efficiency above everything, but this is not really how I operate. It's becoming a bit dark, isn't it? Let's just nick a color off this screen here. Oh. Might tweak this a bit off screen as well with the colors and whatever. Maybe add some more interior stuff if I feel inspired. But at this time, this would take too much time. At this, yeah. Come on. Oh, delete? Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm going to send this tube this way, because I think it would look nice if I did. Add a conveyor here, so it connects to the refinery. Otherwise it will not be connected, I think. No, it will not be connected if I don't do this. So it's important that I make it like so. I could again make this split up, as I had it in the initial tubing section, but as I said back then, it was for being pretty, and I don't think it will look pretty if I do it like so. So that's not going to happen. Now, one more insert here. There we go. I think this will look nice. Still need to tweak it a bit, of course. Oh, I've got my small steel tubes. Oh well. Where did I get the idea that I would need interior plates? Was it for the conveyors? Ah yeah, the conveyors needed. Small steel tubes and motors I will still need. And bulletproof glass. Okay. I'm going to forget this, guarantee it. Small steel tube, bulletproof glass motors. Okay. Small steel tube, bulletproof glass motors. I think I did not forget. I don't know if I should be worried. Okay, yep, rolls you up. Wow, that's quick. Bang, bang, bang. Here we go. Everything's welded up. Nice functional new area of the ship. Station. There we go. Get the names right, Lingame. Now, we can add some of the stuff to other parts. Nickel can refine in arc furnaces, so we're going to start with this. Yep, there we go. Look at it go. It's amazing. 3, 5. Half is in there now. Very good. Now we can take the gold and the silver. And we're going to put it in the other one. Where is it? I know I have another refinery. Assembler 2, yes, I know there's another assembler. I placed it there myself. Ah, there it is. Ah, and the stone, why not? There we go. Everything's refining away. Refining away. For some reason these words together are very difficult to say for me. Refining away. There we go. Okay, and as you can see we still have plenty of power. Now when I looked at the station as it is right now, I kind of feel like I can add another section like that to the back of this and then start working on some kind of hub and larger building. Or maybe just a little bit longer. So I'm going to leave the back open for now. So I'm not going to close this off just yet. I might just add another refinery assembler arc furnace section as I have here now. Speaking of which, let's first set these assemblers. Assembler 2, you go to cooperative mode. Assembler 3, you as well. Congratulations. Now, we're going to have to check if our gravity runs to the end of this. This is all functional stuff yet. Nothing... Yep, we run out of gravity at the end. Oh. It would be nice if the game... I don't know if this is actually a fix or not, but at one point in time I definitely had it that if you flew out of gravity, you not necessarily... that the thing would turn on. The... oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Jetpack. The jetpack would not necessarily turn on. That's not right. So you would do it yourself, and that kind of became a habit, and now I think they fixed it. So now it does automatically turn on, which with my current habit of turning it on when I fly out of range means that when I fly out of range, don't actually have a jetpack on, because it first gets turned on and then gets turned off by myself, which is not very nice. What shall we do with this area? Not sure if I like this contrast here either. Going to think about it. Maybe something a bit more that color blue. I think that will work. Going to have to work with this P, exactly. Not looking the correct angle. Hold on. Cancel. There we go. P. I think we're heading for this angle here. There you go. Saturation, definitely higher than what it is right now. Maybe a bit more to the right. Oh wait, let's do it like this. No. Yeah, Ctrl P. Yes. How is this that color? That's not accurate. No way. Shift P. There you go. Now. That's this color. Okay. Let's see if we make it a bit lighter. I want it right about the same color as the panel. I think we're running into a saturation thing here, so let me decrease this a little bit. No. This is not working. Going to have to set it a little bit to this direction. Yeah, there we go. I think this is nice. Maybe a bit more saturated. Yeah, here. Okay, yeah. Spend an eternity figuring out the color. You don't have steel plates. For some reason this was very anticlimactic. Anticlimactic. I'm having trouble speaking today. It must be complicated for me for some reason. Come. Steel plates. Yes. Don't actually need that many, but we're going to get them anyway. One here. One here. Because I like it that way. And we're going to add this wall also. of these blocks, because I think it would be nice. You know what? I think I'm actually going to add some batteries here. Get these charging, and with the batteries we can then be a little bit more sure of our long-term power needs. I mean, for now it's fine what we've got, but I can imagine that in the future, I mean, definitely the earlier ships we're going to build, these welding ships and stuff like this. Remember, no nuclear reactors or any business like this. So, are you in the right spot? I think you're wrong. Yep, you definitely are. Be gone! There we go. 5. Put you there. Not sure how I'm going to do this later on. Maybe I'll have to change a few things, but we'll see. First things first, let's do this. We're definitely going to have to change the color of that tube. That tube is really bugging me. It's the wrong color. I mean, for the outside it works really well. I think I like it a lot, but for the inside, not so much. I'm going to need a different color scheme for this. Okay. That one was welded, that one was welded. Now let's figure out. I'm probably going to decrease this value just. No, increase it. Like this. Perhaps the saturation a bit down. Like so. So it's close to white, but not quite white. This is generally how I make things white, by the way. You think when you're looking at it, okay, this is white, but it really isn't. Okay, middle mouse button. Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh, damn. Okay, I'll fix it, don't worry. There we go. I think I got the colors now. Now, we just grab the other color from the floor. Now that's a lot better, isn't it? You know what, I think for the time being I'm just going to close or put this pillar here, because otherwise it's going to bug me the entire time it's here. Now come on. Maybe that's also the solution later on, that I just keep it like this. You like that. Now let's weld this up. I am going to put something in between here, because I think it would look nice. But yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this yet, so maybe I'll just do this off screen. Figure that out then. And show you guys what I eventually end up with. But I am going to build this battery here with you, because I think it's nice. Or I already know this for certain, that I'm going to do this. Okay, here we go. Battery parts. I'm going to run out, aren't I? Oh, these take a lot of space. Interior panels, I think they take interior panels. We're going to see. Power. There we go. Really teaching myself to use this. It saves time. A lot of it. Shift P. We're going to use the light color again. Yeah, that works. Steel plate. I was wrong. No. Okay. We will live with this. That's the nice part. I can just move 5 of them over, and then I've got plenty of room for this. There we go. I might also tweak the colors a bit off screen, because I'm not entirely certain about it the way it is right now. Okay, definitely don't need interior plates then. We will definitely need these power parts though. Man, they take up a lot of room. Didn't know this. Or didn't remember this, I should say. Because I have built these kind of things before, but yeah. For some reason it didn't stick in my mind that they're super heavy. Okay. You know what, I still have a lot of off-screen work to do anyway, so I'll just not bore you with this flying back and... Well, hello guys, I'm back. Okay, I just finished it a little off-screen, fiddled with it a little, tried a few things out, and I think I've got it to a point where I think I'm ready to leave it like that for a bit. So what I eventually ended up doing is below adding a few interior plates and a few blocks to make it look more solid. On top it's mirrored. Oh, hold on, made a mistake. There you go. Anyway. Mirrored it on top. On this end I added a few lights. The batteries are all here. They're charging right now, but yeah, there are also refineries running and other stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of demand on power right now, and these suck a lot of power as well. So anyway, I decided to add a little elevation here. I think once it's all said and done and you end up walking into this, it would be nice to do it from elevated position. This way you can just get a glimpse of this top part. As I mentioned, I'm probably going to add another section like this, exactly the same after this. So then this kind of angling will be very nice, I think. But for now, we don't need that kind of capacity, and I'm actually quite happy to leave it like this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video here today. If you did, please leave a like. It helps me out a lot. I am a starting channel after all, so any help on this regard is very much appreciated. And if you have any suggestions for what I should do next, or if you just feel like commenting about what I did here today, then please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below. And yeah, see you guys next time.